Okay, welcome everybody. We are very excited to have you all here with us. We even more excited um, that it's a Chodesh Adar, which is a very special month, as you all know. Uh, let's hope we're just gonna celebrate, have joy, happiness, health, and all the good blessings that we can have. Rabbi will start with a blessing, special blessing. Rabbi, do you have it with you?
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
בבקשה, Rabbi.
I am going to call him. Please, Rabbi Barami, please, waiting. People here. Where are you? Here I am. Here I am. Okay. Okay. Shalom, everybody. Here I heard that there was here somebody else. Uh, I don't know. I had glass, but I don't need. Yeah, I have glass if it doesn't bother you. Let's start to thank you, all of you. Okay, especially Livna. Without Livna, you know we know exactly, and we want to bless everybody that is here these days that we are on Chodesh Adar. That's very important to bless everybody, to bless you, your family. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, משה ואהרון ודוד ושלמה וכל הקהילות הקדושות והטהורות, הוא יברך את כל הקהל הקדוש הזה, גדולים וקטנים, הם ונשיהם ובניהם ותלמידיהם, וכל אשר להם. מלך העולם יברך אתכם וישמע לכל תפילותיכם, ויגן בעדכם, ואיתה ביניכם אהבה ואחווה, שלום ורעות. כולכם תזכו לבשורות טובות, ומילוי משאלות לבכם לטובה. ולכל אלה שתרמו במיוחד עבור שיעור זה, תודה מקרב לב. תזכרו, בורא עולם לא נשאר חייב למי שמזכה את הרבים ואוהב את ילדיו. הקדוש ברוך הוא ישיב לכם כגמולכם. And now in English, he who blessed our fathers Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moshe, and Aaron, and David, and Shlomo will bless all these people, big and small, they and their families, and all that they have. The King of the world will bless you, will hear all your prayers, will protect you, and will and plant love and brotherhood among you, peace and happiness. You will all have good news and fulfill your heart's desires for good. And all those who contributed especially for this class, thank you. Remember that God, the creator of the world, doesn't remain in debt to the ones who give and love his children, and who give and love to his children and will repay with a good reward. May all the loved ones of Refuah Shlema, Zivug Agun, happiness and joy be blessed by Hashem. Amen. Why I say Amen and not Amen, that usually this exactly how Lubavitch Rebbe, when I blessed, he respond and say, Amen, like that, exactly with his hands. So I connect myself to this moment that he ordered me to bless the people. So I bless all of you, especially the people they deserve absolutely, because this class We cannot do it without their contribution. They help, and Bezrat Hashem, all of us now will be happy with this, and Hashem will bless all of us together. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Livna, again. Purim,
Welcome.
what you heard? Kippurim, Purim, Kippurim, Kippurim, Purim. This is the same word, Kippurim, Purim. This is unbelievable. That's connection between these two words. Kippurim is very, very serious day. And we can ask whatever we want on Kippurim. Here on Purim, the same. I can tell you, my dear sisters and brothers, Purim is higher. Yes, you hear? Is higher than Kippurim. Purim is higher. That's absolutely good chance. Once a year, this day that Bezrat Hashem, it will be in the end on Friday, this week, we have to take advantage of this special day that this is higher than Kippurim, because we say Kippurim is Kepurim. In Hebrew, Ke is like. Kippurim is like, let's say, he is like a king, but the king is strong. Kepurim, like Purim. So this is the level, and we are going to learn how high level this day and take advantage of that. Yes, absolutely. This special day that we are going to see very, very, it will be very, very easy to understand them. That this day is exactly all the holidays are together in this special day. I'm going to share with you to show that all that you have here, that we have here, that to share with you, that Purim, soon we are going to see that they sure will. Here we go and see that this day is a special day, that you can see that all the holidays are together. We can do it to work together to understand what the meaning of this day. Here we go soon to see this day. Here exactly. Purim, that's all the holidays we have here in this day. I'm going to show you about this day, that it will be very, very clear that all the holidays are here in this way. Here we are going to share with you that we have soon. Sorry that here we go. Yes, to share the screen. Here is it. Very good. Now, Purim. You see the letters. Purim. Purim is for Pesach. Pei for Pesach. Resh is Rosh Hashanah. Yod is Yom Kippurim. Mem is Chag Shavuot, Matan Torah. Where you have Sukkot. Please pay attention that all the holidays of the year now they are concentrated. What you received on Pesach, what you receive on Sukkot, what you receive on Rosh Hashanah, yes, what you receive on Yom Kippurim, what you receive on Chag Shavuot, you can receive on Purim. Purim, this is all the holidays together. This is the last holiday of the Jewish year, because we know that the Jewish year start on Nisan, and now that Adar, the last month of the year, Purim is including all the value together. You see this word Purim, that you can see that. I hope if I send it to Livna, that she can share it with you, that you can keep this word with you. So, so that you have here about Purim, about this holiday. Now we want to tell you very, very important day about Purim. It's written about Purim that you have the power. Each one has a special power in this day. I want to tell you about very important in this day that it's written in our sages said. In Hebrew. I'm going after that is I am going to explain that in English. Kol haposhet yad litol notnim lo. That everybody, anyone who reaches out to take, receives. That's the day. What you want, ask. Like it said, the king asked Esther. The king, whatever it's written, the king, Hamelech, this is God. Hamelech. If it's written Hamelech Hashverosh, that's Hamelech Hashverosh. But when it's written just Hamelech, the king, this is God, Hashem. And that he told, he said to Esther, Esther, whatever you want, you receive. And that's the echo, whatever Hashem said to every Jewish person, to anybody that he has chance to ask anyone who reaches out, that he asks, then he will receive it. That promise from Hashem. So that's the day that we have to know. And I want to tell you more than that. Please remember. It's written like that. When you go to the shul, why people going to the shul? The shul is powerful because they are 10 people. And Hashem promised, if there are 10 people and you are inside those 10 people, even you say things that you don't understand, but you ask Hashem. When there are 10 people, Hashem said, I promise you, I accept your prayers. Whatever you will say, whatever you ask, inside, when there are 10 people, Hashem promised that you will receive your prayers. That you will receive. We don't know what the meaning you receive, your request, because Hashem knows exactly what is good for us. But Hashem accepting your prayers when there are 10 people. I'm going to tell you something else. On Purim, everyone has the power of 10 people. Everyone, you, 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 I, every single one has power of 10 people. And from where we know that, I'm going to tell you the story. When Hashem saw that the Jewish people were participate with the festival of Ahasuerus, you know, they used the tools of Bet HaMikdash, and Hashem was so angry on the Jewish people. And he said, how dare you are going to the festival of Ahasuerus? You eat with the dishes of Bet HaMikdash. How come you do that? I'm going to kill everybody. Moshe Rabbeinu came to Hashem and he said, Hashem, for, forgive them. Why? Hashem said, no, no, absolutely no. They destroyed the temple and now they use all the dishes, all things for themselves. Moshe left. After that, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, they came to Hashem and said, forgive them. Do not kill them. Because it's written, Yikadev le'abdam, to kill them. Hashem said to Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, you can leave. You don't understand what they do. They eat with Ahasuerus, whatever they do with all the temple that they took. You know who succeed to convince Hashem? Ish Yehudi. What the meaning Yehudi? Yehudi, this is Mordechai, that it's written there Yehudi, that's Yehidi. I'm going to explain. Yehudi, okay, you can see, Yehudi, Yehudi, I take this, I put it here, Yehidi. It was Yehudi, yes, Yehudi. Now we take part of this and put it here. Yehidi is alone now. The only one. From then we learn one person. Yehudi. You want to know? Yehudi. Take the Yud, put it here. What you have? Yod K Vav K. Yehudi, you take the letter Yod, in the last Dalet, you have Yod K Vav K. There is connection. One person has connection with God directly. You and the king together, only in the palace, that you can talk and you can ask. You don't need lawyers, you don't need any helpers for you, directly. You and God together. You can, like, you sit together and talking. And Hashem said, whatever you want, this day, the day This is the day of that we have Purim, because Purim is the entire year. We said Purim is higher than Yom Kippurim. Here, with happiness, with simcha, with when you are happy, Hashem will give you. So that I want to give you here also what we said here about the Ish Yehudi, that we said Ish Yehudi, what Yehudi? Yehidi, alone. Ish Yehudi. Yehudi, you can read Yehidi. Yehidi in Hebrew is alone. If you want, alone is like the word one, and all the people. You are one like all the people. Kemo, I read in Hebrew and I explain. Kemo minyan anashim bebet hakneset. Like you are like 10 people. Like 10 people in the shul. You have the power. Ish Yehudi ya Yehudi, that's Yehidi. You can see the letters Yehudi and Yehidi. And if you put the letter Yod here inside the Dalet, okay, you have Yod K Vav K. You have connection. It's very, very clear how powerful this day, that when we are going to reach to this day and to ask, request that, okay, and we say, who is asking today? Hashem will give. Hashem promised that. Okay, so that's very, very important, that really what we want. We want good life. We want that Hashem will help us to overcome the corona, to overcome many, many things. We want zivug for the our girls, for our boys. Okay, we want all these. Those are normal, absolutely. There are channels, they are open on Yom Purim, Bezrat Hashem. And one of the things that they are, we have that this is the day that we can receive channel of plenty. Channel of plenty. We are going to learn, according to the Kabbalah, how we can do and use. We have that 57. I'm going to tell you why it's 57. 57 coins. Here also I prepared. I prepared them for Yom Kippurim, for Purim. Sorry, Purim is higher. Purim is higher. I prepared this for Yom Purim. Okay, but I brought that today just to show you what you are going to do. Okay, here we have 57. What are special with these 57? I'm going to share with you about very important two holy names. Because Hashem said, and you remember that we mentioned that many times, that Hashem promised, whenever you mention my name, I'll come and bless you. I'm sure that you heard that. In the end of Parashat Yitro, in the end of Parashat Yitro is written, whenever you mention my name, I'll come and bless you. What is the name of God? Is Yod Kei Vav Kei. Here you have, okay, let's see. Yod Kei Vav Kei. This is Yod K Vav K Yod K Vav K. This 26. Yes, that everybody knows. And we have another holy name that is called El. That we have that, okay, that's 31. Okay, Lamed is 30, that's 131. When you combine those two holy names together, powerful name is 57. Here you have the word 57. 57 is also the name that we say the word ochel. Ochel, you know, the word ochel, food, comida, okay, that I like, that I lost in this corona, okay. We have Vav Kaf, 26, this 20, this is 6. And there is Aleph Lamed, okay, that you have 31 together. Ochel is food, that what we want. Okay, if we have food, Baruch Hashem, we are satisfied. 57. Now, I'm going to reveal where we can find these 57. I'm going to share with you. Here we go to share with you that we have the 57. What is the 57? Here we go. Mizmor LeDavid, Adonai Rai Lahsar, Binot Deshe Yarbitzeni Al Me Menuchotin Alenim. I'm sure that everybody knows that. We used to sing that before we say Birkat Hamazon, especially on Shabbat, okay, or in another place. But this chapter is chapter 23. 23.
It's
Okay,
Psalm, Rabbi,
Psalm,
Psalm.
Psalm, thank you. Psalm 23. Here we have in this chapter 23, you can see that in your Siddur, if you have
And
phonetic,
Tehillim,
that's
and the
also
Tehillim.
Tehillim. Yes, okay. Leave now, we'll send it to you. Here I found that it can be also phonetic. Mizmor le David Adonai Ro'i Lo Ehsan. How many words? One, two, three, four, five, six. And you count how many words you have here in this chapter. Yes, yes, you know how many? Yes, there are 57. 57 words in this chapter. Wow, 57 is like 26 plus 31. So powerful chapter here that we have Mizmor le David, Adonai Ro'i lo Yasar, bin ot deshe yar bitzeni al me menuchot yenaleni. Here what I did, you can see also phonetic. If the people they don't read Hebrew, here you have that in English phonetic Mizmor le David Adonai Ro'i lo Esar bin ot deshe yarbitzeni al me menuchot yenahaleni, and continue each word space. I did space that you can read. Now the secrets. What's going with this? Here we go. I have okay. That's You can, you know, or you remember. Now I'm going to tell you, okay, stop share to see what we are going here. Here I collect 57 coins. We don't care which coins. It has to be coins that you can go and buy with this coin. It can be a quarter, it can be a dime, it can be whatever, okay? 57. Here I found 57 and I have them, the coins. Here we go. Okay, you see the coins here. Okay, coins. I have the coins here, and I have here space or any tool that I can put inside. And I'm going to say my wishes. Okay, what my wishes will be. Whatever you want. This day, I mean, you will do that after you make the meal of Purim. So that Purim, this year is on Friday. It has to be before noon. Okay, after you satisfied, you eat and you satisfied, and you drink a little bit schnapps or whatever. Okay, don't be drunk. Okay, that's the way that you are alert, and you say you have the coins. Okay, and I say Mizmor LeDavid Adonai Ro'i Lo Ehsar
Uh,
Bin Ot Deshe Yarbitseni Al Me, okay, Menuhot Yenaleni. Okay, you have these 57 words, 57 words in this chapter, chapter 23. You have exactly 20, 57. Okay, pay attention before you say that. Count the coins that you have, count the coins, that will be 57, and pay attention that in this chapter you have 57 words because they are words, let's say small words, like al me menuhot yenahaleni, al me menuhot yenaleni, four words. It's not alme. Okay, so you will see in the page that you are going to receive exactly, if you can write with pencil, 1, 2, 3, 4 till you reach exactly 57. So that's the word, like we know that Birkat Amazon, Birkat Amazon, we say Mazon Birkat Hazan. Baruch atah Hashem melech haolam. Hazan et haolam. Hazan. Zan, that's 7, this 50. Zan is give food. Mazon. You know Mazon? Mazon is food. Ha'el Hazan, he gives food to us. Hazan et haolam. Zan, that 57. Okay, you have that. You see the 57. You see the word ochel is 57. So this number, two holy names. Remember, those are two holy names. Name of 26, that's name of mercy, name of mercy, Yod K Vav K. It is in the name of balance also, Yod K Vav K, and the name of El, El, El. Okay, like we have Aleph and Lamed. Hallelu El Bekocho, Hallelu Birki also. Okay, that you have that. And you ask, first, you ask plenty. That's the very important. That's the day of plenty. It's you see the difference between Yom Kippurim. Yom Kippurim, you are starving. You don't eat. Here you have to eat. You have to drink. Okay, here this is a day that you are connected with Hashem, with the physical, your physical body. That's most important. Think a little bit. Where is more powerful to be like angels in the shul all day long and pray and contact with God, or you are a human being? Yes, you have everything, your body, everything. You are more physical. Now, on Purim, we are physical. Yeah, we want to eat. We want to do. Okay, we eat a lot. We have. Then this is the most important to show that you are connected to God. Then we have that the connection, because when you are spiritual person, it's not wisdom, it's not chokhmah to be contact with Hashem. On Yom Kippurim, you are with, okay, you are holy, you don't eat, yes, you with the Siddur, you pray. That's so easy to be in contact with God. But today, when you are physical and you eat and you everything and you ask your what you ask, yes, you ask physical things. That's the day. Then you have that you remember that we say kol ha moshit yad litol notnim lo. My students, all of you. If you are not my students, you are my children. No, do not worry. But we learn in our classes what we learn. We learn about kol poshet yad. Everybody that take his hands, please Hashem give. Yes, yes, Hashem give. And do not forget. Yes, do not forget. If somebody else will ask you, you will give. Yeah, because how it's written that Hashem is your shadow. Hashem tzilecha al yad yaminecha. Hashem is your shadow. If your hand is closed, what the shadow is closed. But when your hand is open, yes, if somebody asking you something, please give me something. Okay, here in Israel, we all of them, they coming inside and outside. They are asking the kids, the all everybody. They give, they give, they give, they give. I tell you the truth. My pockets, I everybody does it. Pockets full with money and shares. Take, yes, well, yes. What I used to say, I used to ask questions. Okay, let's say I ask the kids, tell me if you know if Haman took Mordechai on the horse. When it was on Purim or on Pesach? They said on Purim. I said, no, mistake. You are not going to receive. Whoa, 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 what? On Pesach? Why is on Pesach? Then I explained that everything that it was on with the Esther and Malka, it was on Pesach. They didn't know. So I repeat, when Haman put Mordechai on the horse and took it in the street, on Pesach, yes, absolutely. Then I give him. So that that's that we learn also that we have. I ask them another question. Okay, uh, when I'm telling you, it's like a story, but this is part of our class. You have to know. You have to know what, how long, how how long it takes, or it took from the day that Haman signed to kill all the Jewish people till they hang him. Everybody will think on himself. How long it took from the day that Haman signed to kill all the Jewish people till the king hanged him. The people, they say 7 years, 2 years, or they say 1 year. I don't know. Okay, there are people here they can send to live now.
Yes.
Any
Somebody said 1 year.
how many?
1 year. Shana.
Shana, 1 year.
מה עם 189 ימים? Is this the answer? The 189?
Okay, you can write, no problem. Okay.
Nira said 57 days.
57 days. Okay. Okay, you don't tell me the names. I can tell you.
187.
187. Okay, very, very good that the people try. I'm very happy that the people try. Listen carefully. Yet you understand what the meaning miracle. 3 days. 3 days from the day that he signed to kill all the Jewish people, 3 days, maybe 4 days. Maybe there is question if it was 4 days or 3 days. You understand the miracle? You understand? You understand what happened 72 hours? No year, no month, no week. When you read carefully the Megillah, you will learn about the miracle that Hashem did on Yom Purim. This day, how we say, unbelievable. Yes, you know that all the story we have chapter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 chapters, 3 days. All this story, please pay attention. Pay attention. It was on Nisan. It was Erev Pesach. The day before Pesach, Yodalet, 14 of Nisan. 14 of Nisan, and on 15 of Nisan, day after that, Esther said, please do not eat and do not drink. Why? She said, fast and do not eat and do not drink, because Mordechai came to her. You are crazy? It's Pesach. Pesach, to eat matzot, to drink wine. She said, you are crazy. You have to read what's going there. It's not in the Megillah, but in it said, you are crazy. If there are no Jewish people, no Torah. No Torah, what do you want? You have to keep the Judaism. You have to fast. One, you want to eat now matzot and wine? No, you are not smart person. She argued with Mordechai. Okay, she said, okay. After they fast, and meanwhile, Esther invited Ahasuerus and Haman. On the third day, she explained Ahasuerus about this wicked person, Haman, and Haman escaped and he fall on the bed of Esther, and the king saw, wow, you are lying on the bed of my wife. Wow, what you do? And Harbana came and said, you know this person, that he spoke good things, that he saved your life. He wants to kill more. And the king said, Tilu alav, hang him, hang him, hang him. 3 days, 3 days, my sisters and my brothers, to understand that was the story of we have miracles. We have miracles. And all this story was on Pesach. Just 1 year after that, that was a fight and okay, please pay attention when you read Megillat Esther. That's the time to understand how powerful this day, how powerful this day to make miracles that every can be turned over. ונהפוך הוא, אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בשונאיהם, that the Jewish will control. After 3 days, no more Haman. No more Haman. Yes. You know that it's written, Yikatev le'abdam. What's Yikatev le'abdam? When our sages, they saw Yikatev le'abdam. That Haman said, let's write down to write Yikatev le'abdam, to kill them. Le'abed, to destroy. I want to tell you, you know what? When our sages saw that they wrote Yikatev le'abdam, to kill them, to destroy them, they were happy. Happy. They were happy. What? Are you crazy? Why you are happy? The king signed Yikatev le'abdam. Now I'll give you the secret why they are happy. You know that everything that in this world, it starts in the spiritual world. Okay, a little bit Kabbalah. Everything, if there is a problem here, it starts there. When it starts there, then the physical world receive the effect. Like you know, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashomayim ve'et haaretz. Everything is start from the spiritual. It's like we know our aura is protected, our physical body. Okay, the spiritual protect the physical. Our sages, they said, Yikatev le'abdam. Okay, we are going to change. How we are going to change? The meaning le'abdam, it's written in the heaven, le'abdam, lamed, aleph, you know, lamed, aleph, bet, dalet, mem. What they do, and people that they work with Kabbalah, they know how to do that. They play with the letters. Let's say if there is nega, any problem, they say it's oneg, it will be pleasure. They can change the letters. What they change here, they take these aside and these aside. You understand what is written? Lo bedam, not with blood. No one will be killed. Lo bedam. You have to understand. For that, our sages, they they play with the letters. There is system how to convert, how to switch any anything that can be, God forbidden, like bad for good. Switch the letters and you have that. Instead of the Abdam to kill them, lo, no, bedam, not with blood. And that's what happened. I want to finish and to tell you, my dear family, we are one family here. I want to tell you, when Haman wanted to kill the Jewish people, he called him, please come. Okay. Haman, you are smart. Yeah, you want to kill every Jew all over the 127 countries. Yes, I want to tell you. Haman, pay attention. No one in the world can destroy the Jewish nation. And Hashem said, also I, God, cannot destroy this nation. I tried and I didn't succeed. You think that you can? I I cannot do that. I don't I don't have enough, I don't know to say power or whatever. I tried, but I didn't succeed. You want, you know what you, I can give you a story. You are like a bird that put his nest close to the seashore. And the sea, the wave come and destroy the nest. And the bird was so crazy. He said, "Wow, what happened? You are the sea, destroy my nest. I'm going to destroy you." And what did the bird? do? He went to the water and took drop of water from the sea, and he took it to the earth. And he took sand from the earth and throw it to the ocean. And he said, I am going to destroy this ocean. I am going to make it dry. Haman, that's you. You are the bird. You think that you can destroy the Jewish nation? Forget it. That's what he said. And we know, and we know, and we know that Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Yes, forever. Do not worry from Iran, from any place, from Syria, from that, from, okay, that also from the person that he is just now think that he is the king of the universe. Okay, I don't want to mention his name now, but okay, no, we have God. Hashem will keep his children like you love your children. Hashem love us. And whatever your children will do, you will continue to love them. And the same Hashem with us. Oh, Jose Shalom Bimrama. Yes, you will think about that on Purim, how special day, the day that including all the year together, like you saw, is Pesach and Yom Kippurim and Rosh Hashanah and Matan Torah and Sukkot, everything inside. Okay, and remember, 3 days, no more than 4 days. If somebody else will tell you something else, send you have an address. Yes, here is your father, Barami here. Ask, tell them to call me. Yes, today is free. What the problem? Yes, to show him, to show her, who will say more than 4 days. Please remember, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Hi, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Hi, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Hi, Od Avinu, Hi, Od Avinu, Hi. Otavino, 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 High. Am Israel, Am Israel, Am Israel, 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 High. Happy Purim to everybody. And Hashem will bless you with happiness, the utmost. The bottom line of the year is happiness.
Can you please clarify when they take the coins?
Okay.
And
thank you.
Can you tell us exactly when and how?
What?
After we eating the meal, then what?
You take the 57 coins and you read Mizmor. You see? Mizmor LeDavid Adonai Roi Lo Ehsar bin ot, and you continue. But I suggest that you will count exactly 57 and exactly the words that you have to see, that those are the words.
Is this before or after Birkat Hamazon?
Before the blessing, before you say Birkat Hamazon. It will take 10 minutes or less. 57. Here I put almost 10. Okay, for that. Okay, very
You do it at noon on the day before
So
the
that
holiday.
Purim we do this year before noon, because we have to go to Shabbat, that we are a little bit hungry, a little bit. But if we sit till 4 o'clock and we full, when we go Kiddush, I don't want to eat. So that's very important. Shabbat is the most important. There is nothing more than Shabbat, nothing, not Yom Kippurim and not Purim. Shabbat is the day of the Jewish people.
What do we do with the 57 coins after we put them in the pot?
We give them for tzedakah. You can give them if you give $1, give them $1 and 5 coins. Please take these also. Okay, they will take. Share it for tzedakah.
Rabbi.
Yes. Okay.
Fast for 72 hours, morning and night. 72 hours. Is that possible?
What the question?
Esther asked Mordechai to have everybody fast for 3 days, day and night, 72 hours. Is that possible?
If it's possible to fast for 72 hours, okay. And now, because you have very smart question, I'll give you the smart answer. She said, if you know how it's written, ותשומו עליי ואל תאכלו ואל תשתו 3 ימים, לילה ויום. It's written, לילה ויום. If she said 3 days, why she said לילה ויום? Why she said night and day? It's not including. So she said, when it's absolutely night, do not eat. When it's absolutely day, there are between the day and the night, it's called Ben Arbaim in Hebrew. I don't know, that's between, okay? Between, you may grab, you may take something to serve, these 3 days. Laila Vayom, she said, Laila, absolutely night, and absolutely day, but between you may eat.
Okay.
Good question.
One more.
Ah.
So after 3 days, Esther goes to the king on the 3rd day.
Yes.
And then she invites him the next day to to a second mishteh. So that's day 4.
4. Okay, I said that maybe to 4. I mentioned that. Okay. So, but no more than 4 days. No more. No more than 4 days. The question is from where it starts the 3 days. Okay. So 4 days. It's not enough that from the day that he signed till they hang him. It's not a miracle.
It's still a miracle.
Big miracle.
Okay, so
one more question. When do you read your own prayer? Before or after Birkat Hamazon?
No, before Birkat Hamazon. And also inside Birkat Hamazon, you have your request. Arahaman, Arahaman, Arahaman. Okay.
Okay.
Another question.
Rabbi sent me all the pages I will send everywhere, or if you want, I send my email. Send me your email, and I will send you the pages. 1 second, let me